every once in a while when I'm feeling a little restless, I might go out late at night and I'll do a little pop hunting, which there really aren't that many options in my area. So I'll go to Walgreens and Walmart. I mean, that's really it for my area. But yeah, I was out looking around, and I ended up mainly focusing on Walgreens, and no pops, nothing really major, although I will talk about that more in a moment here. But I decided to pick up some more of the Horror Classic Series 3. I got a lot of these last year, so there is the chance of me getting at least one double here, but I'm really hoping that I got some of the new figures. Let me go through these real quick, and they actually don't show all of these on the box, and it is because they switched out for some of the newer ones. But the Freddy Krueger with syringes, that was available before. I never found it. You see the rarity here is 1 in 36. Elvira went from being 1 in 6 to 1 in 12, and that means when they say 1 in 6, there's 2 in each case, which I'm really not a fan of 1 in 6 figures. Patrick Bateman, I think they lowered the rarity on him. He's just 1 in 12 now, so I can see the value of that mini going down. At one point, the value was like over $40 because he was tough to find. I think it's Regan from The Exorcist, Regan or Reagan. I keep forgetting how to pronounce her name. But anyway, she's 1 in 12. I don't think that's changed. Jason Voorhees, 1 in 12. His rarity may have changed. I think he was a little bit tougher to find before. The Mummy went from being 1 in 6 to 1 in 12. Wolfman still 1 in 6, and at one point I think I had like 3 or 4 Wolfman, so I will not be happy if I end up with another one of him. But I mean, you know, I'll find somebody for him to go to. Twisty I never got. He's a 1 in 12. The twins, the Shining Twins, I think they had them last time as well. They're 1 in 12. Their rarity may have changed. And then you see the new ones here. They have the demons from Ghostbusters, and there are 2 different versions here. You see, one is like a black and white version or a grayscale version. They still have Alex DeLarge. They had him before, but now they have him with the mask on. And they have Jack Torrance. He's 1 in 36. I don't know if there's more than one version of him or not. I don't know if they have like the regular colored version and then a chase variant. I know there's a frozen looking one because I saw that Blind Bag Toy Addict actually got that one. But yeah, I really don't know if there's more than one version though. But anyway, some of the other figures they don't have pictured here. I know they don't have the shark from Jaws pictured here, which is one that was in there before. And I feel like there's got to be at least like 3 others. There may have been a Beetlejuice figure in the mix, unless I'm thinking of an older set. But I think there were characters from Beetlejuice, not Beetlejuice himself, in the mix. I think that's what it was. And then some stores had exclusives as well. So yeah, what's pictured on the box, just know that if you pick some of these up, these are not actually all of the figures that you might get. And just to let you all know, the boxes I picked up, I chose the front 2 on the top on the case. Usually that works out well, not always. With the original case of these, if you pulled the 2 on the top front, you were going to get doubles, because that's the way they had it. It was doubles across the top. It was I think they had Elvira, Wolf, I want to say Elvira, Wolfman, and then Jaws. I think the shark from Jaws were doubles. So yeah, that was not fun. You know, I really don't like 1 in 6 rarity. But hopefully with this case, especially if you're a new collector, you'll have a lower chance of getting doubles. So we'll see what happens here. I'm really I'm not happy. I went with 2 heavy boxes because I was really trying to find the Grady twins, or the Shining Twins as some people say, and possibly the demons from Ghostbusters, but I can already feel what this is, so this will have to go to a friend, because again, I got the shark from Jaws. I tell you, I feel like one of the victims in the movie because I cannot get away from this thing, you know. So I mean, it's not that I don't like it, but I mean, I already have it. As a matter of fact, it's right here. Okay, because I have my horror shelf down there. So you see, I got 2 of these. So yeah, it's all good. I guess one of these will go to a friend. Hopefully I can actually trade with somebody that's collecting these as well that may have a double, you know. So but yeah, I'll check with, you know, my friends and see if any of them are collecting these, and maybe they'll have a double they're willing to trade if they need the shark from Jaws. I don't know though, because I really feel like he was 1 in 6 last time, so there were a lot of him floating around, no pun intended. Okay, moving on to the next one. You all wish me better luck this time. Like I said, I really would like to get, you know, some new ones here, especially one of the rare ones, the 1 in 36 maybe. Okay, so yes. I'm happy now. This is one I really wanted, and I'm going to be on the lookout for the pops as well. We got the Grady twins from The Shining. Very happy with that. Yeah, so this one the box did feel somewhat heavy, and yeah, these are very cool. So happy to have those. That makes it more worthwhile. And like I said, definitely want to get the pops from Target, and there's a Chase variant of the twins as well. I'd be happy with either one. And there is a chance that they're starting to show up in stores. I don't know how legit that is. I know they're also, I believe, available on popculture.com for people outside of North America. You know, if you're in North America, you got to get them from Target. So down to one more. I would really like to get Jack Torrance, and here on the box he actually is the frozen version. But I would really love to get Jack Torrance or Freddy Krueger with the syringes. Although I do have the pop of that, I like him here because it's more accurate to the movie. He has the hat on, which is the way he was in the movie when he did that scene in Nightmare on Elm Street 3, which is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. So fingers crossed. You know, if this is not a double, then I'd be pretty happy, basically. I think we have here, yeah, this is Alex DeLarge. So I actually did get one of the new ones here. Yep. And this actually looks pretty cool. This looks better than I thought it would. Okay. So Alex DeLarge there, and let me show you all. I do have the original there. Okay, so now I have him with the mask on. So yeah, that's a keeper there. So I kind of figured at least one of these would be a double. Although I was really hoping it would not be, you know, the shark from Jaws, or so I guess Jaws, some people just say, but you know, it is what it is. You know, that it's still, I think, especially for new collectors, these are cool. For people that already have a lot of these, it's kind of frustrating because you do have to worry about doubles, but that's where friends come into play. You know, if you can trade with friends, then it's all good. So I'm making some space there. You notice that, and the reason why is because I went into a different Walgreens a couple of days ago. I was really looking for the Nightmare Before Christmas exclusives, was not seeing them. And then there was one manager that was really nice. And I actually did ask the manager at another store. She said she didn't have them, but when they came in, she would hold a set for me. So I am going to check back there, and for a particular reason. But anyway, at this other one, you know, I didn't even have to ask. The manager saw me looking. She asked what I was looking for. I showed her a picture on my phone. She's like, got him. You know, she went right to the back, and she brought back the Seated Sally Glow in the Dark, which is also, it has the Flock Cat in there as well, and then also the Glow in the Dark Behemoth. So these are not new pop figures, but these variants are new. Okay, this one being glow in the dark and having a Flock Cat, that's new. And then, like I said, Behemoth being glow in the dark is new. And they are, of course, Walgreens exclusives. I want to give you all a big piece of advice. Make sure that you ask when you go to Walgreens. Don't just check the shelves and walk out. Make sure that you check not only the typical pop area, also make sure that you check the Halloween section. You might want to see if they have anything in the middle of the aisle, because I know that there was one store that had some Behemoths there in the middle of the aisle. And then you might also want to check, like I said, along the Halloween section, and then at the end of the aisle as well, where they have their Halloween items, because there's a lot of Nightmare Before Christmas items in Walgreens right now, and they do have some pops in the mix, including some of the other figures from this series. But you see on here, this is just focusing on the new ones. Of course, No Man Jack hasn't made it out yet. Harley Quinn Demon hasn't been released yet either. But these, I'm actually not going to open these up. I'll give you a closer look just there through the box if you haven't seen this before. But I'm not going to open these up because these are actually going to be for a trade to a friend of mine who I know loves Nightmare Before Christmas to death, even more than me. So yeah, I'm not going to open those up right now. And like I said, I am trying to get another set. And I'm going to check back at that particular Walgreens where she said she would hold them for me. I'll check towards the end of the week when I think they normally get deliveries. Yeah, so that's a big piece of advice. Like I said, I want to give to all of you. If you don't see them, ask about them. And just in general, ask about pop figures. Now, I'm not saying to hassle the store. You don't need to go there every day asking. You don't need to call every day. But, you know, just speak to a manager, especially a manager, because they do want to make sales. So just let them know that you're interested in exclusive pops. You're willing to buy them if they get them in. And trust me, they will try to help you out. For the most part, there are some managers sometimes that are collectors or flippers too. So you may have to go to a different location. But yeah, for the most part though, managers tend to be very helpful. So that's my biggest advice I can give to you all. But yeah, let me know what you all think about these figures here, including the mystery minis especially. Are you collecting any of these? Have you collected them in the past? Or if you're a new collector, are you going to get some of these? I wish they had gone ahead and done a full Series 4. I don't know, maybe they're having some trouble with licensing, getting some new horror characters. That could be the issue. But yeah, the horror line definitely needs to expand. And one more thing before I forget about it, I've also noticed that Walgreens has gotten in a lot more Funko plushies. So if you're looking for those, like I said, they are releasing now, and you see some of them here. I saw the Five Nights at Freddy ones, which I think most of these are new. Somebody that's a big fan of that series can let me know for sure. And then you'll also see here that I saw some new Harry Potter ones. I know those are definitely new releases. So yeah, if you're interested in those, be on the lookout for those as well. And they're in different places in different Walgreens. Some of them were some stores have them where the Halloween section is. Then some stores have like a special setup for them. So just look around if you're interested in any of those. Originally, I was going to film a lot more of the Halloween items they have available in Walgreens, but I kind of did that last year. And at the same time, I want you to get out and see these things for yourself. But I'll just say Walgreens in general for Halloween, pretty cool store to check out. So look around. Let me know what you've been seeing there and what you're looking for as well. I'm still waiting for some of the Marvel and DC exclusives that they're supposed to get, and also the Walking Dead Dorbs as well. So hopefully I can find those as well. But yeah, thank you all for checking out this video, and I'll talk to you all again real soon.